Hello and welcome to my channel, students. I am Purnima and once again I welcome you to all in my this session of English. Now student, today we are going to continue with the lesson message writing. Okay, I am going to revise some of the point once again at what is a message and what guideline I should give you to write a message. Well, so what is a message? Okay, what message is a piece of information. So what is a children message? Message is a piece of information or news or request meant for someone. So what is a message? It is a piece of information or news or request for someone. Message can be verbal or written. What is the meaning of verbal? The meaning of verbal is to say something verbally from your mouth. Okay, and written, we send text message, we say written message. Cell phone is the best. I think you people are doing every day. You are looking the message of the school from the school group, sending the message in a school group. So this is message writing is not new for you all. So children, if you want to write children that what is a message, okay, because we are going to do the writing section and I told you there are two types of writing section are there. What are the two types of writing section are here? One children is the short composition, which is of 50 words, and the other is the long composition of 150 words. Okay, so we are having two types of composition in the writing section. One is short composition and the other is long composition. What is short composition? A short composition is that composition. Composition here doesn't mean essay. Composition here means your writing section. So what is a short composition? It is a composition of 50 words. That means whatever thing you are writing, it should be not more than 50 words. If you will write not more than 50 words, your marks will be children deducted. Okay, so in this type of composition, in short composition, you are having message writing, you are having notice writing, you are having paragraph writing, okay, postcard writing, which nowadays is not there in the syllabus. In the long composition, you are having lot of writing section, children, like letter writing is there, and then children, story writing is there, email writing is there, biography is there. So many things you can write in the long composition. Word limit of short composition is 50 word and word limit of long composition is 125 to 150 words. Okay, this word limit will be written when you will get the question paper. Okay, in the instruction, for the word limit of the writing section, generally the teachers gives. All right, so now first of all, I'm going once again, let me remind you student that we are going to do message writing. So first, what is a message? A message is a piece of information, news or request meant for someone. Message can be verbal or written. Telephone is the quickest way of sending verbal message, but sometimes the person for whom the message is meant is not at hand and someone else had to receive it. That means if we sometimes, you know what happened, like in your syllabus we are having telephonic conversation messages. Okay, like you want to give message to someone. Okay, maybe you would like to give a message, some important message to your friend, and he is not present. Okay, he is not present, but his brother and sister has received your telephone call, and he or she is going to give your message to your friend. So this is a telephonic conversation message. Now let me once again revise with you that a message, what is a message? It's a piece of information. What did you inform? What are you informing other? That is a message. It can be news also. it can be a request also. Okay, message can be verbal or written. Verbally, like till many times we get verbal message. Okay, in the school used to get, oh, tomorrow is 26th January. Okay, so all the student will come at 10 a.m. in white uniform, and the timing for children 10 a.m. to 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. will be your timing for the school. So this teacher used to give this type of message verbally, and children sometimes you get written message like about your timetable, okay, and any other important thing. So you remember you used to get written text messages, okay. Telephone and the mobile phone is the quickest way of sending verbal message, children, but sometime the person for whom the message is being sent, okay, he and she is not present, and someone else received that message on his or her behalf, okay. But the person who had received the message may also have to leave the place for some time, so he or she write the message briefly but clearly and compactly for the person for whom it is meant. Okay, so children, now children, purpose of writing the message. I will be telling you the children purpose for writing the message. The purpose of writing the message is to give information or news to a person who is not present. The purpose of writing a message is to give information or news to a person who is not present. This is usually written on the basis of conversation between two or more people. Usually, this is a telephonic conversation, but not necessarily. Okay, so what is the purpose of writing the message? To give information or news to a person who is not present. So this is very important, student. Once again I revise, what is the purpose of sending the message? The purpose of writing a message is to give information or news to a person who is not present. Okay, and usually this is a telephonic conversation, but it might be something in other way also. Now children, what is a characteristic of a well written message? Okay, now children, if you get the message of someone, of your parents or of your friend, so what you have to see? Okay, so a well written message must have, you must know who called. That means children, who is the person who is giving you the message? I'm generally telling this on the basis of the telephonic conversation message. Okay, because in your syllabus telephonic conversation messages are there. So suppose your friend want to give message to you, okay, and children, you are not there. Your brother received the message. So first of all, you would like to know who called, who is the person who had given you the message, who did the caller ask for. Who did the caller ask for? That means was it you or somebody else he wanted to give this message? So first, children, suppose your friend wanted to give you the message and you are not there at home, and your brother received the message on your part. So first of all, you would like to know who called. That means who is the person who has sent the message, and then who did the caller ask for. That means was the person who want to send you the message, or is it you or somebody else in the family? What did the caller wanted? Third is, what did the caller wanted? That means, children, what exactly want the caller wanted from you? What exactly did the caller want from you? Okay, he wanted to give you the message, but what type of message he want to give to you? Okay, and children, if he wanted to meet you, if he wanted to come to you, so at what time? If he wanted to go with you, where he wanted to go with you, sometime what to bring, he wanted to give something to you, so what he wanted to bring. Okay, so these are some of the characteristic of a well written message. Now children, guideline, whenever we write the message, there is a certain characteristic of a message. So what are those characteristic of a message? Children, first of all, a message writing should have a format. Have a format. Okay, format I will just discuss. So a message writing should have a format. Second, children, date and time is a must in writing message writing. So children, message writing, it should have a particular format. Then children, a date and time is a must if you write a message. Alright, now my third point is, children, who is the person for whom the message has come? Okay, mention recipient. Now children, who is going to get the message? That means the person who had given the message to one of the member of your family. So for whom the message has come? Is it for your mother, father, or anybody else in the family? Who is the recipient? Recipient means the person who received the message. Okay, so who is the person who has received the message. Okay, be relevant, include only important point. Include only important point. Now children, remember one thing, your message writing should be only of 50 words. Is only of 50 words. So you don't have a time to write unnecessary thing. You only have to write only the important and the relevant points in your message writing, nothing else. You don't have to write anything. You only have to write relevant points in your message writing. Okay, so always write the message in reported speech. Children, your message should be there in reported speech, direct speech or indirect speech. So your message should be there in indirect speech. Okay, so this is the important. Okay, and then children, you have to write the signatory, name of the signatory. What is the meaning of signatory, children? The person who has received the message at the end of the message. And definitely children, you have to adhere to the word limit. What is the meaning of adhere? You have to stick to the word limit. And the word limit is, children, what is the word limit? the word limit is what I want to say is only 50 word. Okay, what things you have to avoid in message writing? This is also very important point. What you don't have to write, children: extra information. Nobody should write any extra information from your own side. Whatever is given in the question, you have to follow that rules only. Okay, then children, you don't have to cross your word limit. Remember, message writing is a short composition. You only have to write in 50 words. You should not write in not more than 50 words. Then children, address of the receiver. Okay, many people write the address and they write thank you. So okay, so all these things should be written. Only you have to follow the format I will be writing just now. So nothing extra thing, no, nothing you have to write. Only according to the format you have to write it. Okay, so children, first of all you have to I will be telling you, children, I will be now writing the message. I will be telling you the format of a message writing. Okay, now as the information is given in a third person who is not present, the person for whom the message is meant and the writer signatory should be picked carefully. A message is usually written in reported speech, I told you. Salutation and signatory should be written in short. So children, you do in salutation you don't have to write my dear Pinky. Suppose if you're writing a letter to your friend, you only have to write dear Pinky. You don't have to write my dear Pinky. Okay, my loving friend Pinky. Okay, your loving friend Diksha. So all this thing you have to avoid. Now children, related with the word limit, however, here I would like to remind you, because this is a short composition. So student, in short composition, if you will write 3 word extra, your marks will not be deducted. But if you will write even if 4 word extra, your half marks will be deducted. And if you will write 4 word less than the 50 word, then also your marks will be deducted. So be very careful, children, with the word limit. Okay, so now the most important thing which you have to write it. Please take out your notebook and write the format of a message. So first of all, you will, what you will do, student? What you will do, student? What you will do? You will, children, what you will do, you will write the heading message writing, write the date, and then children, you will write the format of a message. I hope children you can see the board. Okay, now if you can see the board children, you will notice one thing, that it's not a square box, it is a rectangular box. Okay, it is not a square box, it is a rectangular box. Alright, so this box is not a square, this is a rectangular box. Now students, one more thing I would like to say, that you have to draw, first of all you have to draw a rectangular box children. Okay, you have to draw a rectangular box, leave one line, write message in the second line in the center with the capital letter. So first you have to draw a rectangular box, leave one line, first line, second line you have to write message, second line you have to write message. Okay, and it should be written with a capital letter in the center. Then children you have to write date, the date in the date children, the date on which you are writing your message, that date should be written in this manner, 16 June, 2021, or it can be 18 September, 2021. Whatever the date should be there. Here the children date should be there, then here month, then a small comma, and here year. Whenever you write, because this is the date which we write in notice also, we write in message also, we write in letter also. Okay, so in writing section, whenever we write date, it should be written like 16 June, 2021, or 19 July, 2023, something like that you have to write it. Of course, time according to the need. Children, you have to, in message writing, time is very important. A person don't know that you have to write whether it should be 8 a.m. or 8 p.m. or it should be 9 a.m. or 9 p.m. Suppose if you are leaving for the school and somebody wanted to give you a message and you have left for your school and you want to give message to your mother, so children, then the time should be a.m. It should not be p.m. because we are leaving for school generally in the morning, not in the evening. So children, you have to see this thing also. Okay, so time according to the need is very important. You have to see children whether it is am or it is pm. Okay, then children, the most important thing here is salutation. The most important thing is here salutation. Try to understand these two words here, salutation and signatory. Salutation and signatory. What is a salutation? What is a signatory? What is the difference between them? Now I will make you understand, because if you will write this wrong, salutation and a signatory, then your whole you will get a nice minus marking if you will write children salutation or signatory wrong. Now children, salutation is, you have to write here the name of that person, or you have to indicate that person for to whom the message is being said. Suppose if a message is there for your mom, for your mother, and she is not at home. Okay, in the morning she has left to buy something. Okay, and you have to go to school and some important message has been sent to your mother through telephone by her friend, and you also have to leave school within 10 minutes. So what you will do? You will leave a message for your mother. Okay, so in salutation you will write dear mom, because children, salutation means the person who is receiving the message, and in signatory you will write your name, because you are the person who is giving message to her. So children, remember two things, salutation and signatory. In salutation children, you have to write the person who is receiving the message. Okay, and in signatory you will write the name of that person who is giving the message to the person whose name is written in salutation. So now I hope there is no confusion of any kind. Okay. Well, children, now one more thing I would like to tell you here, children. Then you have to, so I hope you have understood the difference between salutation and signatory. Then the content of the message. Okay, then you have to, children, say that who rang, because generally in the examination you will get only telephonic message, so you have to say who has given the message. Okay, so and so has rang up to say, and what did he say, that you have to write in the reported speech or in the third person, reported speech in third person. So once again, children, I would like to discuss something, I would like to revise something about the format here. You have to draw a rectangular box. Children, remember, in notice writing you were there who had made a square box, but in message writing you have to make a rectangular box. Okay, you have to leave one line here in the center with the capital letter. You have to write message, then you have to write date. The way which the date should be written in the way which you write in the day which you write in how you write in the letter writing, in the same way you put it in the message writing also. That means, suppose if it is 19 August, so you have to write 19 August, a capital letter, a small comma, 2021, and then you have to write the time. Time is very important here. You have to think very carefully. Okay, like suppose your father, somebody has sent a message for your father in the evening, and your father is not there, and you have to go to coaching for your coaching class. Generally, children, coaching class is there in the evening, so you will not write AM there. Okay, you have to write, you will write the message for your father, and the time you will write 4 PM or 5 PM or 6 PM, because you are leaving for your coaching class. Okay, so in this way, children, you have to write your message, and then the whole message should be there. You will be starting your message at who rang up to say what. Okay, who rang up to say what. In this way you will write your message, children. All right, and of course, children, then you have to write the person signatory, the person who is sending you the message, who is giving you the message. You have to write the name of that person. Okay, who is sending you the message. So I think this is clear to you. And children, now in my I would like to do one message writing with you in my next video. First of all, children, like I'm going to read one message, okay, which is there in a telephonic form. Okay, the message is in telephonic form. And how you write in a telephonic form? Like, children, read the following telephonic conversation between Varun and Varsha, and after speaking to Varun, she write a message for her father. So children, read the question properly. Read the following telephonic conversation. So what is a telephonic conversation, student? What is a telephonic conversation? In telephonic conversation, children, see what is a telephonic conversation. So children, there is a telephonic conversation between Varun and Varsha. So how you will write? Varun, then colon, then Varsha. So here you will write the dialogue of Varun, and here you will write the dialogue of Varsha. Then again dialogue of Varun, colon, and again Varsha. Okay, so this is the way you will be writing your telephonic conversation. Okay, so in my next video we will be doing few question and answer, and definitely children, this is the end of the message writing. Okay, so before leaving, let me revise you the important point. A message is a piece of information, news or request. Okay, it can be verbal or written. Then you have to, in the message you have to write who had sent the message, what did he wanted for you. Okay, what did he ask from you, and if there is a meeting or if you want to come to your house, so you have to mention it clearly. Okay, if he wanted to go with you, you should mention it clearly. If he wanted, if he is waiting somewhere to meet you, that point also you have to mention it clearly. What to bring, whom to contact. Okay, then children, you have to write the particular format, whether it is a telephonic message or whether it is any kind of message, date and time, and you have to follow the format of a message. With this I conclude my video here. Thank you and have a nice day ahead.